Last week I talked about how my Minecraft building video as well as 2 world downloads were deleted by Mojang. But why did Mojang do this? It all started in early January of 2023, where I started getting a couple comments saying that the world downloads to my videos did not work. World downloads are links that I put in my description, and these send you to a different website which hosts a copy of the world which I'm showing in my video. So what I do is I take my world, I compress it into a zip file, then upload it onto the site. Then I can put that link into my video, and at any point you guys can click that link, download the world, unzip it, put it into your Minecraft save folder, and then you're able to actually walk around in the exact same world which I'm showing and see exactly how I built something, so you can build it in your world. Or if you're having problems after building one of my farms or machines, you can see how mine is working. Since I know mine is working in the world download, you can see exactly how yours is different than mine. This is extremely helpful to me as some people play on multiplayer servers, which most likely have some type of mods going on, and that can actually interfere with my farms and machines working. And oftentimes I get comments saying the farm no longer works. Well, the thing is the farm actually still does work. It just doesn't work in whatever mods are running on your server. That's why you'll see me replying saying to check my world download as it works there. That way any person can confirm that it's still working, and the actual problem is with the server and its mods. So when I heard that the actual world download link did not work, I went straight to work to try to fix this. Now when I click on the link, since I'm logged into my Mediafire account, it makes it look like it's actually working. But if I log out of my account, it then shows that it's not working, saying that the file is no longer available due to a DMCA copyright claim. It says when it was taken down, it says the name of the file, and it says what company took it down, as well as part of their email. So I went to my Mediafire account and then learned that the world that was taken down was actually a pretty major one, containing the world that has all my 1.17 farms. And I have over 30 different farms machines in that world download, meaning up to 30 different videos of mine now have their world downloads deleted. And this one was in the top 4 most downloaded world downloads out of all my videos. And when you click on the little symbol, it says that it was a DMCA takedown, but doesn't have much other detail. So I went to my email, and luckily they sent an email that has more detail. So a DMCA takedown is a Digital Millennial Copyright Act, which is a law that prevents copyright stuff from just being re-uploaded across the internet for free. And the way that the Mediafire website handles this is they really just don't get involved. They just take down the content if someone makes a claim, and then it's up to the person who actually uploaded it, which would be me, to prove them innocent. So it's the unusual scenario of guilty until innocent. So who exactly made this claim? We look down here, it says it came from Mojang on behalf of this company called Amidst. They're saying it's a trademark or copyright infringement of Minecraft gameplay or imagery with this registration number, which I tried looking up, I couldn't find it. And then they say what material is actually being infringed. Here they're linking to some APK file, which might possibly be inside of my actual file, which is right here. And this is just a zipped version of the world download. So if it is a copyright infringement, we'd expect something that has to do with reproduction of the product or distributing, displaying, performing it, or making something that's similar to it. But obviously I'm not trying to mimic the game of Minecraft, making another whole game that's just like Minecraft. I'm providing just a map of a Minecraft world. The map itself can't be used to actually play Minecraft. You still need to own Minecraft in order to use this. There's nothing inside of world downloads that lets people bypass buying the game. And that's why there's millions of world downloads of Minecraft on the internet. And even Minecraft's end user license agreement, which specifies how you can use their game. Let's say you want to actually make content. They have a whole section on content. And they actually give you a lot of freedom, even giving you the right over your content that you make. But at the bottom here, it does say that they reserve to take down any content within their discretion. But why was this world download taken down and not the millions of other ones online? We can continue reading. They specify that some trademark of Microsoft was used without authorization. And they say that this Amidst is authorized by Mojang to remove the content. So who is this Amidst? So if we look it up, we can see that this company actually is a real company that has more recently changed their name to Tracer, and they are in the business of brand protection, where they claim to use human-in-the-loop AI in order to remove copyright content. They also make a bunch of other claims, such as accuracy, even though my world download got removed for obviously a false reason. But is this company actually working for Mojang? And just a little quick search, you can actually find a statement from Mojang confirming that they use this company. And this quoted statement is made by someone called IP Enforcement at Mojang. Keep that in mind, as that name will come up later. And other online sources confirm this. Email goes on to how you can actually counterclaim, where you essentially tell the person who is trying to take down your content that you are legally allowed to have it up. And this takes you back to the MediaFire page where you can give your counterclaim argument, but you can also see they want your contact information with your legal name, your mailing address, as well as your phone number. And like any time where they ask for your personal information, you should always verify who you're actually sending this to and if it's going to be secure. So looking at the email, the information that they sent about the person that's trying to take down your content is also supposed to provide this information. And since they're initiating it, they actually send the information first. Here you can see the company name, that actually looks correct. But when it comes to the contact address, there's no address, which is strange. And the person who is actually supposed to be filing the claim doesn't even have their name. Instead, they have the company name. And when it comes to the company phone number, they didn't even provide that either. And when it comes to email, there's a bunch of numbers at the very end of it, and the very ending of the email also doesn't even have the same ending as their actual company. So it's a bit strange for a company that's supposed to be taking down tons and tons of content for some of the biggest companies in the world, missing a lot of their contact information, which you could also just find publicly online. So why didn't they provide it? This is a bit of a red flag, but everything else, it seems pretty solid. But before I sent off my counterclaim, I want to verify that this email is actually legit. Now I could message some of the Mojang staff, but since this is a very specific problem, I need to message somebody who's on their PR. PR standing for public relations. They're the people in charge, making sure that the Mojang and Minecraft image is in good standings with the public. So I was able to get in contact with one of them, explain my problem, and they said that everybody was on holiday that day, but it seems that they might have been on holiday for the entire month, as despite trying to get some updates on the situation, I did not hear anything from them over a month. And this is where the situation gets even worse. I start getting more comments saying another world download has been removed. And clicking on it, you can see a different world that's now taken down by the same company working on behalf of Mojang. Once again, this world download is one that I use in a whole bunch of different videos, as it's the main one that contains all my 1.19 farms. So around 30 other videos now don't have their world downloads working either. And once again, there was an email from them that looked very similar to the one before it, specifying which world download they removed, saying for the exact same reason, and saying that they were also authorized by Mojang to do so. Now, when something happens one time, it might be a fluke, but when it happened twice, out of the almost 14 years of playing Minecraft, just 1 month apart from each other too, this definitely seemed like a problem that wasn't going to go away. If anything, it was going to get worse. So I reached back out to the Minecraft PR and explained to them that another world has been taken down and need to try to figure out what is going on. They suggested that I go and make a support ticket on the Minecraft website. So I made a support ticket, which then gets opened up and starts a new email discussion with their support team. Right off the bat, it starts out really bad with the person who's supposed to be giving support saying that they don't recognize the file type and they need some image to see. And they said they only look at certain images. I tried to explain my problem again, and then they think that all of a sudden I'm trying to unblock a server, and they provide a link to get your server reviewed. And they go and explain why they block servers, and then link the guidelines, and then say how they cannot comment on third-party products. All of which is just some automated message, and they clearly didn't even read what I wrote. So I re-explained my problem, and then they reply saying, unfortunately, we're not able to answer specific questions regarding our terms of use. So once again, it was an automated message, and they didn't bother reading the actual email. And once again, I asked if they could send this to someone who deals with DMCs so it can actually get resolved. And then they just stopped even attempting to try to help. Then I explained to the PR person how the support system wasn't much help at all. Then I get a notification on my phone that my YouTube channel got a community guideline strike. It said the content was removed because of community guidelines, and the content that was removed was my building tutorial of my AFK fish farm. Just like the MediaFire, there wasn't much information on this page to why it was actually removed. Check my email, it goes into a little more detail, saying they received a Circumvention of Technology Measure complaint regarding the following video, which is my building tutorial video. Just like MediaFire, YouTube really doesn't get involved. So if somebody makes a claim, they just remove it. But it turns out YouTube is way worse than MediaFire when it comes to trying to get your content back. But first off, what the heck is Circumvention of Technology Measure, and was this actually in my video? Now, YouTube is owned by Google, so if we look at their page about Circumvention of Technology Measure, this is referring to tools that allow users to evade software's licensing protocols. So this is stuff like serial numbers, key gens, passwords, other methods of hacking software or games. Now, YouTube did not make up this rule. This rule is a United States law. YouTube is just trying to follow this law while also not trying to get involved. So in order for my video to be taken down for this reason, you'd have to have something like descrambling, like if I was decoding the Minecraft obfuscated code, and I was providing Minecraft free for people to download so they didn't have to buy it, or any other way where people can actually play Minecraft without actually purchasing it. So am I actually giving out free Minecraft versions in my video? Well, my video is taken down from YouTube. It's still available on my Odysee channel. It's a website just like YouTube, except it uses a blockchain, so videos aren't just in one location that can't be removed. And because of that, the video that's removed from YouTube is actually here. You can see it. We'll go ahead and watch it. Looks like some people already found it. It has over 1,000 views. So clearly the video doesn't contain me giving away free Minecraft versions, but instead is actually just me just building my AFK fish farm. I'm not using a hacked version of Minecraft. I'm not showing any obfuscated Minecraft code on screen, texture packs, no third-party programs, no hack clients, no pirated software, no hijacks, no backdoors, no cracking, no jailbreaking, no bypassing. I'm not even using any mods or any types of modifications. This is just the basic game that I'm playing, and within it I'm just doing a building tutorial. But apparently Mojang does not like my AFK fish farm, so they had the video taken down despite it not breaking any rules. And at this point you might recognize what all three of these takedowns have in common. This video is about my AFK fish farm that uses the skulk sensor. The first world download that was removed was the first world download where I designed my AFK fish farm back in 1.17 when they first added skulk sensors. It's in this world along with a whole bunch of other farms. But with the release of 1.19, I also moved my AFK fish farm into my 1.19 world that contains all my farms machines. And that's the only thing that is the same in both of these world downloads is my AFK fish farm. And it seems extremely suspicious that the third thing that was taken down was my actual AFK fish farm tutorial video. Now clearly we know that this isn't actually circumvention of technology, but they can use that as an excuse to take down pretty much any type of video. Now typically when some video gets removed, it's for a copyright, in which case it's very similar to like those world downloads being removed. You can actually put out a counterclaim and say, yes, I do have the rights to use this content. If the person who's trying to take it down wants to continue to remove your content, they will actually have to go to court against you, proving their reasoning. In most cases, when you counter a copyright claim, the other side will drop it because they don't want to go to court. And copyright claims are really common in YouTube and happened to my videos in the past where I uploaded a copyright-free music, but then that copyright-free music gets purchased by a company and then they copyright claim it. Then your old videos which had that old copyright-free music on it is no longer copyright-free, and those companies start making money off of those videos and you don't get any of it. It just happens that I have another one that got copyright claimed, and I just have to come in here. You can see that it's no longer eligible. You can see what music now got claimed by somebody, or you can actually choose to mute specifically the song. That way if I'm talking the video, it doesn't mute me. And this is why you see some of my old videos no longer have music. To avoid all the hassle, now I just come in and use YouTube's audio library, which have quite a lot of free music, which I think is pretty decent. And with this music, you don't have to worry about it ever getting copyright claimed. So that's the normal copyright claim, pretty easy to fix. But how is this circumvention of technology measures any different? Well, unlike where copyright claims where you can appeal it and actually try to come to a conclusion why it was removed, when it comes to this, you can appeal it, which I did. I appealed it right after I got this strike. Well, unlike with copyright claim, where if the other side decides to pursue it, they literally have to go to court with you. For this one, YouTube appeals it. All they do is ask the other person if they want to continue to have your video removed. The other person just says yes, and there's nothing you can do about it. So here you can see that YouTube said they reviewed it and they're unable to reinstate the content. And if you try to explain to them that there's nothing in your content that is actually against the CTM laws, they'll just continue to send the same automated message. Now, if you do have over 100,000 subscribers, you can have a one-on-one support contact at YouTube. The problem is they just repeat the same message that they sent to the email. It doesn't seem that they actually get to look at any of the content or even know why it was removed. They just get told it's removed for a good reason, and then they recite that back to you. Even if you say you want to take this to court, YouTube will say that they won't give you the option for a counterclaim because YouTube has already decided what to do. But remember, YouTube isn't actually a court of law, so they wouldn't be able to make a ruling on if any CTM laws were broken. And that's why companies actually use this CTM takedown of content, because it's very difficult for the actual content creator to get it back online, even when the content creator is completely in the right. Gaming companies abuse this to remove critics of their game. And this isn't something to take lightly because your actual YouTube channel gets striked. This was my first strike, so instead of just a warning, but if you get 3 strikes, your YouTube channel gets deleted. Now there is a limit on how many strikes a single company can give, but there's also a loophole that companies use. So Mojang could actually come in and give a strike to my YouTube channel. Then the company Minecraft, which is different, can also come in and give a strike. Then the company Microsoft, which is also considered a different company, could also give a strike, and you get 3 strikes and your channel is deleted all within a matter of seconds. And at that point, it's pretty much impossible to get your YouTube channel back, even though you did nothing wrong. So I would highly recommend following me over here on my Odysee account as well as all my other social media. In case my YouTube does get triple striked, you won't miss out on all the crazy stuff that I'm up to. I'll put all my social links down in the description. The most disappointing parts about YouTube is they do claim that your video was thoroughly checked by a human, when obviously the actual video wasn't checked. All they did is check to see if the person who made the report is still choosing to take down your video. But the most insane thing that YouTube said was that they cannot tell us exactly which part of the video actually breaks the law, because then YouTubers would avoid doing it in the future. This would be like going to court and the judge saying you have to go to jail for a year. But then when you ask why you have to go to jail, the judge says, well, we can't tell you because when you get out of jail, you might just avoid doing that crime altogether. The whole point is to tell you what mistake you made and how you can avoid it in the future so you don't get your video taken down. But YouTube is saying they don't want to tell you because they apparently don't want you to follow their guidelines. I find this extremely disturbing. In real life, if you get sent to jail, they tell specifically why you're sent to jail. And there's a long court process where both sides get to communicate. Where with YouTube, there's like no communication at all. And they won't even let me communicate with the person who took down my video. They claim there's no reason for that because the decision is final and cannot be overturned. At the same time, I was messaging several different people, all trying to get advice, including going back to the Minecraft PR, explaining the situation, where they claim to be looking for the person who handles DMCAs when it comes to Minecraft. With day after day going by trying to get this resolved, and it seemed like the PR person was having difficulty finding the person, claiming everyone's either at vacations or in big conference meetings. And it seems like whenever I message them, they said they were on vacation. If you were really on vacation, you should give your work to someone who can resolve the issue in a timely manner. But at the same time, I was also messaging other content creators on the YouTube platform to see if they ever heard of other people having this problem. MC was able to give some insight on how he resolved it just by putting out a tweet at the team YouTube complaining about his very educational video being removed, but these silly fetish videos being still up on YouTube. And YouTube actually responded and eventually got his video back up. So these takedowns do occur. In his case, it's falsely taken down because of a false report about cyberbullying. So helpful insight, but not quite the problem that I have. Baron Dome was able to actually give some really good insight where another YouTuber who does speedrunning videos got a video taken down for the exact same thing as me, circumvention of technological measures. And they once again complained on Twitter to the @Team YouTube. And it seemed to be successful. After some banter back and forth with the YouTube team, the video was actually put back online. They also ran into a similar problem that I ran into when I made my appeal. Like within 3 hours of me saying that I want a human to review my video because it did not actually break any rules, they already rejected it, which is way too fast for YouTube system if anybody knows how slow they are. And they had that same rejection occur when they tried to appeal it. You can see that the video is back online. So doing a similar thing that they did would get my video back online, but if you watch my videos for any amount of time, you'll know I want to always get to the bottom of something, and I don't want to just kick the can down the road and get my video back online just to have another one taken down. I want to figure out why my video actually got taken down in the first place, and how we can prevent this so other people don't run into the same headaches that I have. So after 3 months of trying to get this resolved, I put out a brief video explaining how Mojang had deleted my YouTube video and has also removed my 2 world downloads. I put up a lot of different types of screenshots showing which video was removed and which world downloads were removed and by whom. Besides mentioning the videos and world downloads, I also provided them in the description where you can see the actual video that was removed by Mojang by clicking this link here. And it pops up this screen here. Video has been removed for violation of YouTube terms and services. And the pinned comment was also linked to the video as well as my Odysee channel and my PayPal for anyone who wants to support me, as that video was my largest income for the entire year. But since I uploaded the video on the 1st of April, people thought it was an April Fool's joke. Although nothing in the video indicated this. There was a few different ways people reacted in the comments. Some people made funny comments about how they got sued for making a dirt hut in Minecraft, not knowing that my video was actually real. Some other people who must also thought it was a joke went as far as to berate me, as they thought I made this all up just for an April Fool's joke video. Some people thought this was just a scheme to promote my Odysee channel. There was a couple comments suggesting that I somehow removed the video myself to make it look like the video was taken down. But it's not possible for me to make the video show up that it's been removed for a violation of YouTube without me drastically altering the original video and somehow purposely getting my own video taken down for terms of service. On top of that, I wouldn't be able to fake this page here, or my channel actually gets a warning and it shows which video got taken down. There's a couple of people that actually took the time to verify what was being said in the video and found the link in the description or in the pinned comment. There were some people that even did something that I didn't think about. They showed how you can actually prove the video was taken down with the Wayback Machine. And there was a few people that actually suggested this. That was a really clever solution. If we put this into the Wayback Machine, we can see that someone did actually get a version of it. And if we go ahead and click it, The video itself doesn't load, but you can see this is the name of it. This is a version of the Wayback Machine from August. You can also see all the comments on the video. So a few different ways the video could be confirmed as being real. And kudos to you guys who took the extra step. But the vast majority of comments thought it was just an April Fool's joke. With the comments, it's hard to tell how many people thought it was real versus fake. So I went ahead and just made a poll on my community post here on YouTube. You guys can get access to all these posts just by making sure that you are subscribed with the bell notification set to all. So I just directly asked all my viewers, what do they think about the video? Do they think it was fake or real? With 85% of the people thinking it was fake and only 15% thinking it was real. Along with the poll, I also asked people why they thought it was real or fake. For those that thought it was fake, they just simply said the date said April 1st and therefore it must be April Fool's video. Where the 15% were able to gather evidence to prove their case of it being real, such as in no point in the video do I say it's April Fool's. I provide links to the actual video taken down as well as the world downloads, people using the Wayback Machine to verify that, and a couple of you actually noticed that every single one of my videos uploaded on April Fool's actually turns out to be something real, despite being extremely unbelievable. In fact, to this day, some of the things that I showed in those videos have yet to be figured out how they were actually done, even by the brightest minds in the Minecraft community. Now, only 10,000 of the over 60,000 people who watched the original video took part in this poll, so the results are a bit skewed towards the people who actually subscribed to my channel and also turned bell notification to all, as with that you're more likely to be shown my community post. They're also more likely to know me better and are more likely to actually believe that this is real versus fake, as the other over 50,000 people who didn't participate in this poll clicked on the video already assuming that it was fake and not being aware of my previous April Fool's videos. We can even see this with statistics, where a video that's more specific to my channel is watched by the majority of returning viewers and not so many new viewers. Whereas my video, which the poll is about, has almost half its viewers being new viewers, and those new viewers most likely never even seen the poll. So if we were able to get all over 60,000 people to partake in this poll, most likely would see that over 90% of them thought it was fake. On the day of April Fool's, we try really hard not to get fooled or faked into believing something that isn't true. But this can happen any day of the year. Somebody will say something, other people will go along with it, and then by the time we hear about it, we feel peer pressured to continue the trend. You've probably heard of the mob mentality. This is where people will do stuff just because other people are doing it. But why is it that we're so eager to ignore the facts, but instead follow what other people are doing, even if there's less facts to support their reasoning? This is because it's human nature for people to worry about what other people think about them, especially during the development ages, where we lack social maturity. People are more afraid to look foolish than they are worried about being correct. You can even see this in the comments where somebody would make some comment about the video being real, and then people commenting, berating that person for being a fool. This person got told he was an 8-year-old just for questioning if the video was real or not. Even people that are close to figuring out the truth are then pressured by others to then change their mind and even pretend that they knew all along that it was an April Fool's joke. Now I should mention, even though I did ultimately fool 85% of my viewers on an April Fool's video of mine, that wasn't the reason why I made this video or uploaded it on April 1st. I uploaded this video on the 1st of April to show how difficult it can be to convince people of a truth when their minds are already made up in believing something else. This does bring up a disturbing thought, which is if we get fooled by things that are purely facts, what happens when we run across information which is ultimately false, but is maliciously presented as the truth? There's probably a high probability that we would get fooled. But there's good news if you are part of the 85%. We actually learn more quickly from our mistakes than if we always were correct. And without it, you would never become an expert. You've seen Veritasium's video about being an expert. He points how you need to have many repetitions as well as timely feedback. So you do something and then you're told if you are right or wrong. Oftentimes people ask how I'm an expert at Minecraft, but if you watch my live streams, it becomes pretty apparent. I'm working in the same environment, being the Minecraft world. I do an insane amount of repetition, trying things over and over and over again, oftentimes failing up to 90% of the time. And I get feedback from you guys in the chat, as well as through my comments in my videos and how I can improve. And of course, I am deliberately practicing, as I've been doing technical Minecraft for almost 14 years daily. And it does seem like this deliberate practicing is a thing that humans just don't like to do. When you're told something on the internet, you typically don't go out and try to verify what you're being told. This extra step of confirming if your thoughts are correct or wrong would be a lot of effort if we had to do this for every bit of new knowledge that we acquired, even if the task is as easy as just scrolling down and clicking on a link. But it's not all unsettling news. By uploading this video, it seemed to get the attention of the Mojang PR, and they were able to find the person that I needed to contact in order to get more help. My intent was always to resolve this issue by working with people at Mojang, and it's unfortunate that I had to put out this video just so that they would do their job. Most YouTubers wouldn't have the option to get the attention of a huge company like Microsoft by putting out a video, and honestly, it should never came to this. It's just way too easy for companies to take down content and very difficult for the creators to actually prove that they're correct. So after 3 months, it seemed like I was getting pretty close to getting my video back up. I got in contact with IP Justice, and if you recall, these were the same people that were in the article for the department within Mojang that deal with DMCA. I was able to send my report to them, and they were extremely fast at replying. And not with no automated message either. They confirmed that they do use the Apdex company for DMCA reports. And they also confirmed my suspicion that someone else might be pretending to be that company in order to obtain personal information. They said they also submitted the appropriate files to get the strikes removed on my YouTube channel, and for the MediaFire links, they think they have to go through the website and request it. They also said that they would look into why my previous support tickets that were through Minecraft weren't able to help at all, instead just came up with the automated messages about IP server bans, and they made direct reference to my previous video about Mojang taking down uncreative builds, asking that I leave a comment on it, letting people know the current situation. I said I'd gladly leave a comment on the previous video as well as do follow-up videos. So at the time of this recording, my video is still taken down and my world downloads are also still down. If you appreciate all the effort I'm putting into trying to resolve this issue once and for all, please take the time to check out my Patreon. I have a bunch of different tiers as well as different rewards. Or you can always leave me a donation at my PayPal, which is linked on my YouTube banner. Thank you all for being so patient, as I haven't been able to upload as much, having to deal with all this. This video might not reach the same people who watched my previous one, so if you could, leave a like and share with others. Thank you so much for watching this entire video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.